Hello, my name is VASILIKI Markou. I am PhD student in the Department of Management Science and Technology in University of Western Macedonia. And the article is which factor affect the attitude of consumer to use the intelligent information system to reduce the ecological footprint. To begin with, I must mention the motivation for this study. The global environmental problems today are huge, and the ecological footprint in Greece also constituted in this deficit. They result in the degradation of natural environment and quality of human life. On the other hand, we have the rapid development of technology and information systems. This may be the tool that can help to address the problem. So, the purpose of this study is to present the factors that influence the attitude of consumer towards the use of intelligent information system, resulting in a reduction of ecological footprint. The study was divided in two parts. In the first, converted in a literature review. We considered the various studies of the use of information system to reduce the ecological footprint. Then, after taking the data into account, we prepared a distributed a questionnaire, and then we performed an econometric analysis. Now, a very brief reference will be made to bibliography of the article. For food, study has shown that though your use of information system, the ecological footprint can be reduced. Specifically, though the technology of using specific sensors, as well as the thought of using cloud computing technology. Furthermore, for emissions, there are studies that have shown that through the use of GIS, it can create a sustainable communities, as well as it can reduce a fluid consumption, as we can see. Now, in the second part of the study, an empirical investigation was carried out. 100 consumers participated in this service. The data analysis were carried out with the Statistical Analysis Program SPSS. The questionnaire was divided into three parts. In the first part was the graphic data. The second part was the question about the knowledge of ecology and other questions. And the third part was a question of energy saving issue. Before we start analyzing the results of the result, we should mention that the empirical results are based on estimation of following expected profit specification for customer wellness pay more money for food that use ecological footprint, reducing technologies. This is the first question, and the second, they have an attitude towards the use of ecology to reduce their ecological footprint. Below the presentation of the results, the variables are listed in detail. Now, the most important descriptive statistics. 48% were women, and the average of age was 46 years old. Only 22% knew what is the ecological footprint, and only 20% will pay more money to buy fruit that use technology to reduce the ecological footprint. But 92% will limit the use of car if a tax was imposed. and 14% will limit the use of car if where I was reducing in the road taxes due to non-use of car. There are results of probability regression analysis, as you can see, and the next slide shows in detail. Let's start with the first regression. Gender is a statistically foundation factor, especially women will pay more money. The result is in line with the previous studies. Moreover, people who have a high education level are more likely to pay more money. Also, this confirms that those responses say they know what is climatic change was likely to spend more money, and those who knew what is the ecological footprint. The paradox is that those who say they have positive attitude towards the use of a technology in order to reduce ecological footprint are less likely to pay extra money. The results show that the fact of positive attitudes does not contribute stronger incentives must be given so the customer can turn to alternative choice. To continue in the second regression, the second model shows that customers' aids they are more likely to have a positive attitude towards to use this technology. The importance of consumer knowledge about the ecological footprint has become a partner. Even people who would limit the use of their vehicle in order to reduce the ecological footprint were more likely to have positive attitude. Opposite result are made with income, namely, as income of responders in create they were less likely to have positive attitude towards there's technology. However, those who will pay more money for eco footprint will more likely to have positive attitude towards of using technology with reduced ecological footprint. Now, conclusion. The paper focused on providing information on the factor that determine the consumer investment to use intelligent information system technology to reduce their environment footprint so that business can approach practice to increase profit. In order to reduce the ecological footprint, measures relating to both information and education consumer on environmental awareness should be taken. There must be target action both for each age group separately according to the background and ecology awareness of each individual. However, on point of corner, the results are based on consumer intervention. Thank you very much for your attention.